Today we're going to go over the English 1 summer reading assignment for Bonham High School. First things first, how do you find it? How do you find it online? Well, you can go to my blog at shelbylowry.wordpress.com. You can see it's already there, so I don't have to type it out. But make sure when you are typing it out that you spell my name correctly. Make sure that it's LOWREY.wordpress.com so it'll take you to the right spot. So as you can see, we're here on my blog site. This picture changes all the time, so if you log in multiple times, don't panic if the picture is different because it changes constantly. So you're in the right spot as long as you are following this web address. So you can scroll down under the heading Summer Reading, and you'll see here that I have the English 1, English 2, English 3, and English 4 summer reading assignments posted. We're going to start with English 1. So here is the assignment. It is broken up into categories. So we're just going to briefly kind of touch base on each of the categories. All right, so I'm going to read the note just so that I know that everybody has heard me say it and it's there in writing for you. This summer assignment completed and typed is due the first day of class, no exceptions. These assignments are intended to challenge your critical thinking skills and strengthen your writing skills. You need to complete each category. If you have any questions or concerns regarding the selected novel or the assignment, please contact me, Miss Lowry, at shelby.lowry@bonhamisd.org before July 15th. If you have any questions after that, please feel free to contact me. I just put that on there because you really need to start before then in order to give yourself enough time to get it done. So category 1, you will read How to Read a Novel Like a Professor by Thomas C. Foster. This book is really entertaining and very helpful. It is broken up by chapters and it will explain how to find novels, how to find, or not novels, how to find symbols, how to find meaning in novels. So, for example, it has a chapter on going over the hero's journey and explaining the different characteristics found within. It talks about, there's a chapter over meals that are consumed in novels, different breaking bread with each other and what those types of things mean, the things you can look for when those things are present in books to kind of help you find meaning within the novels. It's just a really helpful book, and it breaks it down, and it's got some comedy in it, and it's very entertaining. So there's nothing that you have to do with that novel, but it's just a really helpful book to help you lay a great foundation for moving forward in your English classes. Category 2. For each of the words on the attached list, provide the definition and an example in your own words. Definitions that are copied verbatim or that are cut and pasted from another source will not be accepted. I have provided sources for you to use to find the definitions. Just make sure you can read these, but make sure and put them in your own words. And the words that you're looking for are attached on the 3rd page. So you're going to have these 5 terms here, and then you're going to have the terms that are provided there as well. But pay attention on the essential literary terms that I want you to find 15 of any of these. It can be any 15 of these within the novel Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, which is your book, and we'll get to that in just a second. So on the essential literary terms, make sure that it's in MLA format, which is basically 1-inch margins all the way around, double spaced, and Times New Roman font, and you're going to put it in 12-point font. So make sure that you take care of those items. If you're not sure how to do that, I've provided this link here, which will take you to the Purdue OWL website. That's the online writing lab for Purdue University. It's an invaluable website for MLA and APA citations. So that will be there to help you. So you have this to help you with your MLA citation and formatting, and then you have these 5 sources in terms of finding the definitions. But again, remember, the definitions have to be put in your own words. So that's category 2. Category 3, you're going to read Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. And basically, you're just reading the novel. But I want you to think about ideas, symbols, themes. Consider the diction used by the author. And again, diction, guys, it's word choice. So what types of words are used in the novel? Think about the tone. Are there similes, metaphors, personification used within the novel? And why did the author use that? Think about those things as you're reading. Feel free, if you've purchased your own novel, to annotate or interact with the text, highlight, underline, make notes in the margins. You know, if you find something confusing, put a question mark out there. If you find words you don't know, you may circle them or box them in so that you can look them up later. Just really interact with the novel. Also, make sure that you take notes regarding the characters, because you will begin the year with Homer's The Odyssey and the characters overlap. And Percy Jackson is a great way to give you some of that foundation on the characters and a little bit of the mythology moving into learning about Homer's The Odyssey. So that's category 3. Category 4, pardon me, you're going to watch Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, the movie. So I want you to, as you're watching the movie, you should have already read the book, and then watch the movie and think about what's happening. What similarities do you see? What differences do you see? And in those differences and similarities, how does it change your view of the characters, of the meaning, of the history, of the storyline, of any of it? Like how do these changes or the similarities make you feel towards the piece, towards the selection? Did you enjoy the movie or the book better? Why? What was there? Because, you know, a lot of the times in movies, they leave out a lot of the stuff that are in the books because of time. I mean, let's be realistic. The Harry Potter movies would have been like 9 hours long had they put everything from the novels into the movies. So they left a lot out. So how does that change our view of the storyline, the characters, etc., themes, meanings, symbols, all of that? How does that change our view of it when they change things or leave stuff out, or the similarities? Why are they there? They obviously felt it was very important to leave those there. You know, so why was that important? So just think about all of those things as you're watching the movie. It will be helpful if you had a notepad and just kind of jotted things down as you went along. You also may want to mark the timestamp on the movie so you can reflect back if you need to do that when it comes to category 5, which is writing a compare and contrast essay. So again, you've read the book, you've seen the movie. Now I want you to kind of do what I told you to do with the movie. You're gonna consider all of those things that were similar and different, and you're gonna put it into a 2-page double-spaced essay. So write a comparison paper between the movie and the book. What did you think the movie did well? What did it not do well? It is not enough to merely list what is the same and what is different. Why is it important to see what is the same and what is different? Compare and contrast essays promote critical thinking. Again, that's what we're aiming for. We want you to consider why the similarities or the differences were there. How did it make you feel? Why was it important that they did that? What is it trying to convey in the overall meaning? So think about those things. Again, this essay needs to be in MLA format. I've provided you the link to the Al Purdue website here. Again, guys, this is the same link for the one before. I just provided it in an additional spot so you would have it. So again, it needs to be in MLA format, and it should be no longer than 2 pages in length. You will need to print your paper and have it ready to turn in on the first day of school. Guys, August 24th is the first day of school, so you need to make sure that you have your essential literary terms and your compare and contrast essay printed out and ready to go, ready to turn in on that first day of school. We are going to be setting up times for you to come up to the high school and use the computer lab if you don't have access to a computer or a printer during the summer, but that won't occur until August. So I wouldn't wait until August to worry about typing it. I would go ahead and handwrite that paper, handwrite those notes. That way all you'd have to do in the lab is come in and type it and print it out. But I will be posting those dates later, so keep in mind that those dates will be coming. I provided you with a checklist here, pardon me, so that you would know what all you had to turn in. So again, you need to turn in those essential literary terms. Remember, you're defining them in your own words, and you're finding 15 of them within the novel itself. So you're looking for 15 of those terms within Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. One of the words on your list is dialogue. So dialogue's right here. So you would provide an example from Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief where they're actually, two characters are actually interacting. So make sure and provide that for those 15 elements that are found within the novel. Make sure and mark the page number where you provided, where you found that example that you provided. On the comparison essay, it needs to be in MLA format again. Here is your resource for finding information on that. So are these things graded? Absolutely. So your essential literary terms, guys, those are 2 daily grades. Your comparison essay, 2 daily grades. There will be a content exam over the novel the first week of school. If you have any questions, please make sure and email me. I'm happy to answer anything. I will, again, be providing dates for the Open Computer Lab. So be watching for those. I will post updates on my blog, so you may want to mark that. You may want to subscribe to my blog so that you'll see those. I also will be providing updates via the Bonham ISD Facebook page and the Bonham High School Twitter page. I also have a Twitter account, so if you don't follow me, you may want to do that. It is at Shelby Lowry. That is my Twitter thing. So if you at SHELBYLOWREY, you can follow me. It's just a professional page. I don't have a personal Twitter. So that's all school business that I put there. So you may want to follow that as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Here is my email, and I hope you guys have a fantastic summer and a very successful summer reading assignment. Thank you.